So I'm not doing any grinding today of coffee. Just whatever's left in here, I guess. I'm finishing up some Sumatra Sinatra. I'll just grind the rest of this up and throw this in here. This is some hazelnut. You know, in life you have to think about what is fulfilling you and what is serving you every single day. Now, if you're going to a job that you hate, is it fulfilling you? Is it serving you? Or is it just doing none of that? Is it just a paycheck so you can live? Are you leaving a legacy behind? What's the point if it's not doing any of that? For years I worked so many different jobs and it was just draining me just for a paycheck. Wasn't fulfilling me. And then I tried to incorporate other things into those jobs by vlogging and bringing fun to the jobs, and they shut me down for doing any of that. So what type of job do you have? Is it fulfilling you? Is it allowing you to have a life that you want in the future? Or is it just working for, all these years, 30, 40 years, and then you have no time to actually enjoy your life? Every day I try to do something different to fulfill me and help me. And the same with relationships. What are you hanging on to that is really just destroying you inside in your health? What is it? Are you hanging on to those friendships or whatever? Maybe you're dating somebody that's like that. That's just not, it's just a one-way street where you're feeding into it, that person, and then they're not reciprocating. So look at your life every single day and make sure that you're living a healthy, positive life of people that are around you that are building you up too, and not just there to laugh at you or get something from you money wise or whatever it is. Your time is valuable. So we're going to do the 20-ounce. Do a little bit more. Again, we do this every morning just to try to build a community of people, like-minded people who are tired of the being silent. ReallySassyStuff.com is our own brand. And then we have MollyDogCoffee.com. That's free shipping and fresh coffee. I'm gonna try this. Let's see how this goes. We got our Save Ferris shirt if you're a fan of that movie. That was a good movie. I like that movie. Maybe I'll put that on today. But make sure you're building your home as a sanctuary for peace and love and happiness, and you're not allowing people to come in and destroy your peace and your calmness. There's a lot of people that try to do that to get you to give them attention. One time, I think this guy came over one time. I didn't know him, and he just was crazy. We had to get him out of our house. My parents were gone away, and he was just a nut. He was like friends of somebody. That's the problem with allowing friends of friends to come in. You don't know those people, I'm gonna bring this up. I've already talked about the benefits of Bullet Coffee, but you can look it up because I kind of explain it every day. If you've been watching me, it takes about 10 minutes to do all of this. You don't want a ton of coconut oil. I brew it up and I let my mom kind of do what she wants for her bullet coffee. She can put as much cream and sugar. You can do the same. You know, everybody's different and not everyone's going to agree, and that's fine. I think we live in a world where everybody wants you to agree with them, and then if you don't agree with them, they block you. I was trying to tell somebody about fresh coffee the other day. You know, and again, if you're letting your coffee sit, like if we let our coffee sit all day or all month, it's going to go bad. Just because we grow it fresh and then it's shipped to you fresh, it has an expiration date that you need to drink it by. So I'm just one person, and Betsy Blue's one person. My mom is one person. So we try to drink it as fast as possible. We do have a lot of people in our family, but they want to go to Starbucks and spend $7 a cup, and that's fine. Our coffee isn't for everybody. Maybe not even family. So you got to find who it's for. We've had a lot of people on Threads buy our coffee, and my brother bought some coffee. My mom has bought some coffee. We got some whole bean over there. We're just doing some grounds this morning to finish them up. And then you dress it up how you want. Sugar, cream, whatever it is. Might try to get on some coconut water again. I really did enjoy coconut water. A little cream. I'm really trying to be the healthiest I can be with my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit every single day. What I'm putting out into the world and what I'm consuming from the world, whether that's content, which is mostly is like video games and movies. I might go see that Michael Jackson movie today. I know it's been getting a lot of critics that hate it. Well, you got to understand that with critics and people that review movies, they're kind of paid at this point to do this. And if they don't get their money, they're going to trash the movie. So they're going to tank the movie. You're going to see a lot of different reviews with real people versus critics that are paid to review movies. If they didn't get their paycheck in the mail, they're not going to give it a good score. All right, coffee is brewed. I didn't put my sugar in yet. I am up a little early, 7 o'clock, but these all play later, so you can watch it whenever. I hope you are well on this Wednesday. Let me know in the comments what you're doing today. I'm going to put a little bit more sugar, not much more. If you go to a place like Starbucks, it's like 7, I think it's like 11 cookies. If you get the drinks that they have, and everyone loves the sugar. I mean, it tastes good. It's sugar. It's not going to taste bad if you shove a ton of sugar in it. It's not going to taste bad. So here we go. I've been drinking coffee for like 20 years now. I didn't think I would stick to coffee. Like I've told you my first coffee experience story, and now I'm making coffee and we're growing coffee and brewing coffee. All right, I need the top for this. I don't know if this thing is doing anything. I'm gonna unplug that. I guess there's plugs back there we could hook up. Alright, we're gonna brew this up. This is our 7:30 coffee. You want to do a stainless steel mug, which is what I have here with the top over here. Make sure you're like washing your stuff too, because eventually it's so much yuck on it. Same with like Make sure you're replacing your toothbrushes every once in a while, especially if you just got sick, which I've been recovering from. I like to pour it like this. Can I make a clip out of that? Oh god. I can do a poll. A poll's kind of fun. I guess I lost that clip. There was a clip button. I don't think it's there anymore. There we go. Silence is golden. Hand's a little wet. Anyways, we're gonna go listen to some music and drink some bullet coffee. Alright, let me. Is that the right? Is this the right cup? This isn't the right top. This is someone else's top. This goes to my mom, I think. I think this is the wrong top. This is the right top. Wrong top, wrong top. Notice how I notice these things? I'm very observant, very observant. And here's the thing with anything you're creating or making, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. You don't need to get 1,000 people on board or how many people we have online to agree with you or even your view on life. Why? They're just going to fight you. I have people in my own family that don't talk to me because I told the truth about how they were acting. But I'm saying, just be happy with what you're putting out into the world. That's it. As long as it's positive and you're trying to make a difference, that's all that matters. It's not about... Oh, here we go. Hi, we hear your feedback and we take it seriously. Supporting our creators is important. We truly appreciate it and thank you for helping make our platform better. Okay, so where's our money? Yeah, we hear you. Hi, we hear your feedback and we take it seriously. We take it seriously. I mean serious. We take it serious, not seriously. Supporting our creators is important to us. We truly appreciate it and thank you for helping make our platform a better place. I said, so where's our money? Like, words don't mean anything if, like, a company is literally, like, taking you for money. Just where's our money? Send the money and then say that. No response. That's good. Again, people are looking for that sugary taste a lot of times with the coffee, and it's not going to be there. So that's why you have to experience it. What fresh coffee tastes like, what coffee actually tastes like. We're going to actually offer that to you when you order. You're going to taste coffee flavor. You'll have to load it up with so much sugar to get that sugary taste, but you're not going to get that bitter taste. That's what you're getting at a lot of these places because the coffee is over roasted. So you need sugar to mask the taste of coffee, which is like, why drink coffee if you're just drinking sugar? It doesn't make sense. It's like people that put, I'm trying to think of something like cheese on everything, right? They need cheese on everything. Well, do you even like the flavor or of it, or like they don't eat fish. They need fish sticks because it's like the breadedness of the fish. So here's a character I drew last night, or yesterday. This is, if you know who that is. Again, this is good. This can all be wiped off. It looks like pen though, but it's a dry erase marker. I'm gonna start doing some more paper stuff. One of my favorite types of paper was the I'm trying to think of the name. Bristol Smooth is very good for marker stuff. Now I do like colored pencil, but I don't think Bristol Smooth is what you should be using for pencil. So I'd have to use something with a little bit more, maybe, I don't know. There's just like stuff with more tooth to it and you can blend it more. A little stuffy. So where's our money? We take you seriously. We take you seriously. What? I should run this whole company, this Clapper company. So I'll put the music up at like 9. The music you're hearing now. If you want to listen to it now, it's honestblueradio.com, or you can download the app on iPhone. I don't think it's on Google, but our social media is on there. Honest Blue is our social media. What games should we play today? We have so many new games. I gotta start selling some more stuff. Too much stuff. This is a nice song. Got a new song on the radio yesterday. After I'm gonna be listening to like 30 songs today. Let me go blow my nose. I got this little charger I got the other day. Maybe I'll pop on or did I delete TikTok over here on this one? I don't know if I did. What'd she say? You scared me to death. That's kind of a rude comment. You scare me to death. I don't know if like TikTok's still paying me. I feel like they are paying me something. I'm gonna go blow my nose and then I'm gonna start the TikTok. I feel like morning time is the time for you to draw if you're gonna draw. I did hook up the PlayStation Classic. I found my PlayStation Classic. Now there wasn't a lot of games on that, like 20. They were missing some like classic games too. I felt like on the PlayStation Classic. Tekken 3 is on there, Resident Evil's on there, so there's 2. Original GTA is on there before it got like 3D because it's just the original PlayStation. Destruction Derby is on there. I'm trying to think. Some like puzzle game that I don't remember, but that's on there. So I didn't play it. I just looked at the games because I barely played that thing. I tried to hack it. Battery's at 20. That's good coffee. I tried to hack it and put other PlayStation games on there, but then the lag was crazy and I was still using, I'll show you I was still using the original PlayStation controller. And another thing is this cord is so short that you have to have your PlayStation with the cable. If you're using an HDMI, you have to have it like a long HDMI. I have it's somewhat long, but yeah. And the controller's okay. It's a little stiff though. But I tried hacking that, and the games were just, I felt like laggy when you hacked it. The best, I hacked a Nintendo Classic and a Super Nintendo Classic. Then I put more games on those. So I do have those. I have the Super Nintendo there and then the Nintendo in the hallway. I just got to get like again, you don't want to get like the wireless ones because wireless controllers because there's so much lag in them. You want to just get a like cord extender to play the classics, and I think I have one of those kicking around here. Everything's in bins. Like when I got sick, everyone threw my stuff in bins, so I have 2 bins down here, and then at my mom's house I have like 10 bins, and I have to go through everything and clear out what I want and what I want to sell and what I want to keep. So it's a lot of stuff. Can't keep everything when you're moving, you know. Anyways, what's going on with you guys today on this? I could draw something. You want me to draw something? I don't know. We're just drinking our coffee here. Things might be reversed. But listening to some music. This little charger is cute. This is relatively cheap. I forget how this goes. Does it go flip up? What did we do? Oh yeah, you go this way. So it makes like a little thing. And then you can, what's up Becca, how are you? You can put your phone on that. And then you can actually run another cable here to charge another phone. I don't know how much charge you're going to get on. Probably nothing. You pay all this money and it doesn't even charge your phone. I don't know. But this thing doesn't power. I'm trying to power this LED thing on my car. And I can't do it because this thing doesn't give you enough power. So they say that you're supposed to run something that is the cigarette lighter that gives you, I have one coming today, 4 USB ports to that. So that can run, you got to get an HDMI cable, which I have, not HDMI, USB, and I'll run that to the window with the LED display. So I bought this thing, I just guess I'm going to use it with my phones and stuff. Got to be working on some new music soon. You can hear some of the music now. My mom sent me all this information about when she was growing up, but I have to find the paper now because I have it somewhere. But yeah. Again, I'm only drinking like 8 ounces of coffee instead of 10. I mean 20. My mom will have some of the coffee that I made. What's your favorite PlayStation game? Now, when PlayStation came out, I sold all my Sega Genesis, all my Super Nintendo. This is a true story. I went to this place. I can't tell you the name of the place because it'd probably get banned or something. I traded in everything. I had so many games. And the reason why I wanted to get the PlayStation was because they had NBA Jam. And NBA Jam was on Sega Genesis. It was kind of crappy though. It wasn't like the arcade, right? So they came out with it, and I have a copy over here. I actually had a better case for it that I sold to a guy for like $70. But I still have a copy. NBA Jam. I think I have NBA Jam. Might be the tournament edition or whatever. I don't know if they released NBA Jam and TE. They might have, or they might have just done one NBA Jam on the PlayStation. That's what I saved up for. I saw it in like a Game Pro I was reading about. I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be better than the Sega Genesis. So I traded in everything. And I still then owed the guy $100 of my own money. That's how much these companies, they still have companies like this today. And you know the company I'm talking about. I can't really say any names because we're on the other APP. But that's what I wanted. That's all I wanted for PlayStation was NBA Jam. And then it's in the classic. They don't even have NBA Jam on there. They got Tekken 3. All the Tekken games are just amazing. Um, I think Tekken Tag though is probably the best game, and I think that was PS2. PS2. That jump though from PlayStation to PS2 was, oh my god, was that amazing. Now the graphics look amazing on PS. I have a PS5, but the game's just, I don't know if the fun factor is there, you know. Hope you guys are well on this Wednesday. Just finishing up my coffee here. Trying to do these cross streams. I played some Indiana Jones. Thanks for the love. I played some Indiana Jones yesterday. I am selling Indiana Jones. I gotta sell. I think I gotta sell it. I gotta sell one of these. Make some cash. Somebody was interested in my e-bike. I am selling that. It's a great bike. There's not really many places to ride around here. I've already done my riding. I didn't put many hours onto it. And he's like, "Are you available tomorrow at 5?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not in New York City." And I never heard from him again. Why do people then contact you too? I was telling this other thing. I said I'd do 35 on it. She's like, "Oh, I found one for 40." Like, why tell me? Like, just ignore me. Don't even tell me. Like, what is she trying to be like? Ha ha. Like, haha, I found one and I don't have to come get yours. I found a new one for 40. I'm not gonna buy yours for 35. Okay. It's funny, right? People in the world that have an agenda of what they want to tell you, and I really don't tell anybody anything at this point. Very little. It's better to say less than more, you know. Going to hang out with my sister and have lunch with my mom, and that will be fun. Have fun with that. That'll be fun. Gotta spend time with family. You gotta do it when your family's still around. Take pictures, take videos, have fun, share those videos with friends, other friends, and family and stuff. Try to include everybody. That's why I was gonna get a 3D camera, but I guess they overheat. They wanted like 300 for one. I think once they do like a version 2 of the one I'm looking at, then I'll buy. But I'm not gonna buy one that overheats within like 3 minutes. Just to get like like what am I gonna get 3D? I mean, of my place. I'm not in like a nice area at this point. Still got a little bit of coffee left. When you do less coffee, Classic Console Collection and NBA Jam Story. Yeah, we spent a lot of money in the arcade. The Simpsons game, which I have on Xbox 360. I got 3 Xbox 360s now. I think they're great. I think they were an amazing system. The jump from Xbox 360 to 1 was kind of crap. I have I have 2 Xbox Ones. I want to sell one of them, the original one I bought. Probably can't get much for that. This is like a remix of Walking into Space Mountain. This is kind of the music I kind of pulled from there and made it into a song. So I kind of sampled it. I do want to make some new songs. I made one the other day. I am kind of getting over a cold, but I'm getting through it because I do use this stuff called Arnicare. That's good for sore muscles and stuff, and I put it all over my body where I'm sore, and it helps to relieve sinuses and stuff like that. But it can't be in like moldy areas, you know. Yeah, I think when the 360 came out with it was the jump from the Xbox to 360. You had that different games you could play where you kind of move. Now nobody wants to move. Nobody wants to get up and move at all. Everyone's too old. Like the Wii was a great. They put those into like nursing homes and stuff to get people moving. I think that was great. I still have my Wii. The graphics were kind of crap, but if you were playing stuff like Mario, then they just like all the new stuff. They just kind of released it with like HD graphics. You know. Maybe I'll do some gaming today. I haven't done GoldenEye in a while. This company Clapper writes back to us. Oh, it's a Clapper. They're probably gonna ban this. They said they can't refund our money. No, they said we could. Oh yeah, let's see what it says. Multi. What does that say? I never told them to go to it. We're gonna be banned in about 5 seconds. They said we appreciate you contacting us. We take you seriously. We take you seriously. I said, well, where's our money? Where's our money? Like saying something is like coming out and be like, sorry folks, sorry for the inconvenience. Well, where's our refund? Yeah, we don't got that. Where's our $5 so we can delete this app? So funny. Found all these movies. I'm getting back into Blu-ray and stuff. Found them all. I'm not selling them all. I'm gonna sell some of them that I've seen, and I'd be like, yeah, I don't have to watch that again. Remember we were talking about movies we'd probably never watch again? Would be like, Castaway is like 3 hours of no talking. It's literally like a man on a. I think it was based on a true story too. Like, would you watch Castaway again? Probably not. Right? I mean, there's like no talking the whole movie, and it's like a sad ending, anyways. He goes home and she's with somebody else. I'm just being honest. I think I sold a copy of that. I did like The Terminal, though. Wilson, yeah. I did like The Terminal. Was a great movie, and I've seen that a few times, but that has a sad ending too. Well, it's kind of a happy sad ending. The girl, I'm just gonna ruin every movie for you guys, and I'm gonna go see Michael, I think, today and give you a review. I won't spoil that. He goes to he can't go back to his country, and he can't go back to his country, so he has to stay in a terminal. He wants to go. He doesn't leave because he follows the rules, like me. I follow the rules. He's promised. Have you seen this movie? The Terminal with Tom Hanks and I forget the other actors. So he's in a terminal, and he can't speak English. So he has to learn English through television and a book that he buys. That I don't know how he got the money for the book, right? Or was he working at that time? He works in the terminal, makes more money than the person who works in the terminal. It's all like ironic stuff, right? But he knows carpentry. We don't even know what his main job was back in Krakosia. But it's a great film. And he has a promise to his father to get all these autographs for every jazz musician. Except for one, Benny Golson, I think it was. Benny Golson, I think it was. So finally, after staying in the terminal for so many, and he becomes friends with the janitorial staff and the security guard and the food service man who wants to get married to the lady who approves this was a Spielberg film, by the way. Approves if he can go into New York. And then everyone starts to love him because he stands up for this guy who is also from his land, I guess. Because he tries to say, you've seen the movie. He's trying to get work. And then finally, he's able to leave the terminal. Everyone's on his side. And he does make it to the jazz that night. Apparently, Benny Golson's playing that night that he leaves. He falls in love with, I think it was Catherine Zeta-Jones, wasn't it? But she's like in a love triangle. He's trying to take her to dinner. Anyways, it's all about narcissism and fulfilling father's dreams, kind of like my life. That's what I'm doing with the radio and all what we do on here. All around narcissism and trying to fulfill a dream your father had by building the house your mother's in, having to sell that because nobody else is helping to bring in funds. Thanks for the likes. Oh, geez, I almost broke this. Thanks for the likes. So you gotta take matters into your own hands. You know, we've talked a lot about The Secret, the book The Secret. The lady made millions on that book, which is great. I'm not telling anyone to read that book. I'm not telling anyone to buy that book. You gotta take action in life. That's the only way to get stuff done. That's the secret. That's the secret. You got to take action. You have to have energy, but your body has to be healthy to take these actions, so then you can set up a better life for yourself, so you can live a longer life. And then what are you leaving behind? What is your legacy? Are you filming it? Are you recording it? Are you, we're on 2 different things right now. Hopefully it helps somebody later on. It's not all about you. If you make it all about you, you're going to be sad your whole life. But it's, what are you pushing out? What are you leaving behind? That's what it should be about. Are you helping people with your time? Not always for the currency, Because what does that do? That allows you to eat, sleep in maybe a nice house with the heat on. Maybe you can buy some stuff. It's not all about the clothes on your, what designer clothes you're wearing. It's about how can you help people with the money that you acquire. And I've ran into people that I needed some money, but I never asked them for it. They saw that I was hurting. Said, "Oh, call my sister who's hurting for she's on disability or something." Like, I did. But I refuse to go on disability to provide. Oh, that coffee's good. Anyways, it's Wednesday. We're listening to our music. I'm going to put it up at 9. Maybe do some drawing later. Discussing the movie Castaway in the Terminal suggests a film to watch. So yeah, I might go see that Michael Jackson film today. I think I think it comes out on the 24th. Today's the 22nd, so I think I can see it today ahead of time, and then I can release a review very soon. Anyways, I hope you guys are well on this Wednesday, the 22nd of April. Right? Are we in April? April. 4 months we've been at this 5th BIZ. This is the 5th one in 21 years. I've only had 2 cars. 2 Fords. Well, before that I had cars too when I was in college. I had a Ford Probe. I think I've only driven Fords. I did have a Jetta. Volkswagen Jetta that was pretty beat. Standard, that's how I learned Standard. Sorry. I need water. Hope you have a wonderful day today. You too, thank you. It's a little rainy here in the North Pole. Today's Earth Day. Yeah, Earth Day. we got this set up. This is sort of a behind the scenes. I think it was maybe 2 years ago I was in the hospital around Cinco de Mayo. So it's almost 2 years since I've been out of that. I think it was the second time I was in the hospital. But yeah, it's been 3 years since my sickness, and I'm feeling better. I'm sleeping a little bit. We're grinding every day. Coffee. Drinking fresh stuff. Back to gaming. I did do some pinball the other day. It was kind of fun. Maybe I'll do that later just to keep advertising it, you know. Maybe we have to increase the price of that too. Because Becca showed me that it was like 15 grand. This is good. This one reminds me of like the Karate Kid a little bit. I think that was the style I was going with. Let's see what my mom has to say. Still looking for a Guitar Hero guitar so we can play some on the screen here. I think this older TV is good for that. Anyways, I hope you guys are well. I'll talk to you later. I'll come back later. I don't know if we'll walk today because it's rainy. Hope it's sunny where you are. I'm gonna go eat something. That's our. I did 41 minutes here on this APP, and this other one will just kind of go away because it's all right here. We have to start filming our documentary too. All right, put the music up at 9. I'll talk to you later. Peace.